Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be testing out a couple different parts here on my New Age Mustang behind me. I'm trying to get a feel as to what kind of look I want to go with this car. So today I have a couple different parts here. I have a different set of wheels, a spoiler, and a couple different things that we're going to be test fitting on the car just to kind of get an idea as to how I want to make this car look, because I'm not entirely sure what kind of look I want to go with. So we're just going to be test fitting stuff today, and we'll see what we think. So this is how the car is sitting right now. I went ahead and mocked up the front bumper just to see how the car is going to look with all the panels on it. And you can see right here I already have one rim on. Here's the entire set of rims. These actually aren't mine. They're my friend Marcy's. We picked these up the other day to put them on his Lancer. So these rims and tires are actually going to go on his Lancer. All right guys, we just picked up this find on Facebook Marketplace. Let me see Marcy pop open the trunk, or open the door. Let me show the people the rims. Some new 17-inch rims with some 235 Michelins and Goodyears. What are these? These are 17s, right? 17s, yeah. 18s? 18s, or whatever they are. We're gonna turn this Mitsubishi Lancer right here into a fake Evo. And if I like his set, I'm probably gonna look for another set to buy for my own car, that is, because these are gonna go on his car. We already test fitted them on his Mitsubishi Lancer and they do look good. I don't even think he's gonna need to run a spacer, but right now in the front, for this one tire that I mocked up already, I am running a fat 1.5-inch spacer, and only like that does it look good on the car, because without the spacer it looks like dookie. If you guys are wondering about the specs, the tires are 225 45 R18s, so these are 18-inch rims. Two of the tires are 225s and then two other ones are 235s, so they are different in size, but it's really not that big of a difference. Also, I don't have my steering wheel right now because my friend Marcy took it. He's gonna stitch on like a oh, I guess there was a cat inside here. They like to crawl through the trans tunnel and sleep inside my car. Like I was saying, I don't have my steering wheel right now. My friend Marcy took it because he's stitching it right now with a suede cover. So we'll see how that comes out, but I'm pretty excited for that as well. And then before we push it back to give it a quick wash, I gotta line up all these body panels up front. The front fenders are only being held on with 2 bolts up top. You can see they're pretty loose. I gotta put the bolts on for the hood because this thing is barely being held on as well. As you can see, it flaps up right there, and then the front bumper is all flimsy as well. And then we gotta mock up the headlights to see how this thing is gonna look properly with the white rims installed, and then we're gonna install another part on the back as well. And we're gonna try to go for a Japanese kind of inspired look on this car to see if I like it. Alright guys, I managed to push the car back in here even though I almost blew my back out. Pause. Anyways, I have this blue bag right here. We're just going to use it real quick. We're going to cut it in half so we can go ahead and put it over this motor right here. Still have not sold this piece of garbage. Nobody really seems to want it, I guess. I'm going to have to lower the price on Facebook Marketplace. But let's cover this thing up real quick because apparently the weather's going to get a little colder soon. And so it might start raining, and so the rain might fall through there. And I don't really care about the motor anyways, but just to cover it in case somebody else buys it, keep it safe from the rain. Oh yeah, and I mocked all this stuff back up right here in the front, and I washed the car a little bit. But as you can see, everything up here is mocked up with zip ties right now. That's not gonna be the final product or the final way to mock everything up. I'm gonna figure out a different way to get all these panels lined up even better and make it even easier to install them on and remove them. But for now, that'll work and it looks okay. right, there we go. The T37 replicas are on the car. Anyways, we got one more thing to mock up onto the car, and that's in this box right here. Here we have a real NRG carbon fiber rear spoiler. It's a pretty big one, pretty fat. So we're gonna mock it up onto the New Edge Mustang. This thing is real. I mean, let me see if I can show you guys the carbon weave. Real pretty. It basically weighs nothing. So we're gonna test fit this onto my car just to see what it looks like. But this also is not for my car. This is also for my friend Marcy's Lancer. We're just waiting for his painter to finish up his Evo bumper, and then as soon as he's done, we're gonna bring his Lancer in right here to the second bay and install his wing, his rims, and his Evo bumper. But in the meantime, like I said, I'm just experimenting with his parts, and so we're gonna go ahead and assemble this thing just to have it ready to transfer directly onto the back of his car. Plus over here on my trunk already has holes anyways from the factory spoiler that I removed, so I don't really care if I drill a couple more holes into this trunk. Alright guys, here is the finished product on this Japanese inspired look right here. What do you think, Socks? You like the way it looks? No? Alright then. Again, the tires are a little bit different. We have 235s in the back, 225s in the front. Here's what the front of the car is looking like. Not too bad. I don't know what you guys think, but I feel like this car kind of reminds me of like the James Dean S15 that he drives in Drift Masters. To me, this car looks like it's an S chassis, or like it's a Ford trying to be an S chassis. No matter which way I look at it, like this car just gives me heavy like S chassis vibes. It's crazy too, because this car is like the farthest thing from a Nissan. This is a Mustang. Now the wheels I actually do like a lot, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and hop on Marketplace and find a set for myself. Now this wing though on the back, I'm not too sure how I'm feeling about it. I feel like it's a little bit too big for my liking, and to be honest, I've never really been into like big aftermarket spoilers, so I'm probably not going to be buying myself a wing like this for my car. But at least now we have this one completely assembled and ready to transfer on to my buddy's Lancer. So I probably won't buy a wing like this for my own car. If I did eventually run a spoiler, I think it would be a bit smaller than this one. This one is just a little bit too big, too flashy for my liking. I don't know, I feel like it just draws too much attention. So I think Marcy's gonna have to order some real proper end plates for when we install it on his car. But this is just cardboard right here that I cut up real quick with some double-sided tape right there to keep it on there. Again, it's not ugly. I like it. It looks dope, but I just don't know if that's like my style, you know? Like the rims and the wing looks cool. It makes it look more Japanese, but at the same time, I feel like you can't go wrong running the New Edge Mustang with bullets. These cars always look amazing with bullets, in my opinion. Oh yeah, and I also cut out this little piece of the rear bumper right here. This piece right here, it went right there, but I chopped it off with the angle grinder. As you can see, the edges are definitely not pretty, but that's fine. We'll clean it up. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you guys like this JDM inspired look or not? Should I keep this look, or should I go back to the bullet rims with no spoiler? I'll give you guys one last look at it. This is what it looks like from the rear. Not too shabby, not too shabby. And then we'll look at the front one more time. Just one more time for reference to see what it looks. I don't know how I'm feeling, man. I'm kind of like in the middle about it right now. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. As always, thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more videos on this build right here, on this Mustang, or on my other Mustang, or you know, any other ideas you guys might have, drop them down in the comments below. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that cool stuff. Be sure to stay tuned for the next video. We have a lot of like ongoing projects, so I'm not quite too sure what the next video is going to be. I have a lot of parts to install on the blue Mustang. I have a lot of things I want to do on this car right here, like fuel cell, do some fab work up front, Like there's like at least like 10 things I could do on this car right here. With all that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.